man, now wow, some hearts are already broken. Some hearts are shattered, right?
Yeah.
Or let's say just one heart. You understand? One heart is broken. One heart cannot really recover.
Child.
We're really sorry about this news, Toby Forge. But I mean, sometimes
Are we sorry, though?
I am. You understand? I did feel for the guy because of how probably he might have thought that his lover boy skill would have been successful or surpassed so many things. He thought he could have surpassed Kellyrae. But sometimes, when someone is actually attached to another person, it's quite difficult to, unless, anything can happen and Kassia'S just finds herself, in your arms, right? But I don't think that can ever happen, right? Ebuka has broken the news to Toby Forge, guys. And of course, Toby Forge already knows that Kassia'S is married.
Yeah.
According to him, he would never speak to Kassia'S again.
Ebuka was like, but it's a game. It was like, Ebuka.
He did take it like that. Yeah.
Ebuka, you don't understand, though.
He did take it like that.
I feel like
yeah.
I was more stunned.
Yeah.
Looking at this person, Mayor Forge, actually reaction than Toby Forge.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Because he was so genuinely shocked.
Yeah, he was. You understand?
He couldn't even say anything.
I didn't even care about Forge's expression.
I already knew
or reaction.
I already knew Toby Forge.
You understand, right? Yeah. I just wanted to see Toby Forge's reaction, right? And he gave me everything I was expecting because he's more of like, he was actually laughing at first, you understand? Tried to man it, suck it up, suck it in.
But he wanted to undress himself.
But exactly, along the line, sometimes when you get injured or hit your leg on something, you might not really feel the pain from the you might feel the pain sharp, but not that painful from the beginning.
Not as much.
As time progresses, you start feeling an unbearable pain. It will sting, right? So that's what happens to Toby Forge, right? But before we continue, please, I don't know when you people got this ideology of WK having content. I told you guys before, especially me.
No, we have to ask a question before we talk about that.
What question is that?
Wait. Now, because of this whole question about, do you know that these people are married? Blah, blah, blah. People are beginning to drag multi-choice. Because of that.
Yeah, I said this before.
That multi-choice should stop telling housemates that WK are married and all of that.
Yeah.
Then someone now said, is it our fault?
Yeah.
WK are the best content of season 9.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I get it now.
Do you understand?
Yeah, I get it, yeah.
WK are the best content strategy of season 9. This thing just rang in my head.
Content.
I was like...
Content is different from strategy.
Yeah.
Right? You have strategy, you have content.
Yes.
You understand? You cannot put the two together. They have to work individually to combine,
They have to hustle. There's one thing for you to have a strategy.
Right? There's one thing for your strategy to actually work to create that content, right?
Exactly.
The strategy is the fact that they came into the house as not them being married, right?
Yeah.
Now the strategy is working for them outside the house. So Ebuka now is more like, my bless, I go milk these people, make her use on the pop and this thing in every interview. Because from the day one of every evicted housemate was all about WK.
It's not all about WK.
When I say all when I say all about is the highlights. See, I keep saying, I told you guys before, every interview.
You just have to say highlights. It's not all about.
All about, literally speaking, highlights.
It's not.
Well,
it's not. People just choose to make that their highlight.
Let me tell you, if there's anybody that wants to watch any interview from these housemates, let me tell you, they might possibly want to watch every interview from them because of the reaction of WK.
That's what I'm saying. It's a choice.
So that's a highlight. For me, that is the major plot there.
You can call it highlights, but you can't say that's all about, making it look like that's the only thing Ebuka talks about in videos.
I said,
it's not.
All about, right? Literally speaking, the literal term, all about, because every content you see...
literally speaking, that means that's what it is.
All about, I repeat that, right? Every question, most questions I say Ebuka will ask, for example, now, people that actually want to go there right now. For example, when Toby Forge and Mayor Forge's interview came out, please, let's be sincere. How many of you people wanted to see their reaction, especially Toby Forge's reaction?
Highlights.
Definitely because of the question about WK.
Highlights.
Now, from the very beginning, from let's say Damilola till these people, you understand, that must have been the question. So, like I said, the strategy is giving them that content outside, right? But in the house, do they have a strategy? Do they have content? No, they don't. Understand, right? If they began to create content, we saw little of it the time on the case, you understand, right? That is, that is content, right? If they did that almost every time, it will become, it will become valuable anymore, right?
Yeah.
So they needed to do one or two things, because if you want to know about who's the show, right? According to me,
I know the show.
Wani X Handy. These are the show.
They are
for
the
me.
Show. S&M Clan.
You understand,
they
right?
Are the show.
These people give me materials.
Yeah. And it's not about the drama.
You understand? It's not about the drama.
Honest.
You understand,
it's not
right?
about the drama.
They know how to give me the materials for me to know what to do.
They are everything.
They are everything, right? When you see them according to task, they are there. The drama, they are there. Conspiracy, they are there. Everything, they are there.
Cooking, they are there.
They are there. You understand, right?
Everything, they are there.
Everything, including one day they go look at camera and do like this.
They are
there. You understand,
There's
right?
no way you won't see them.
Everything. They are everywhere,
but
right?
other housemates.
Yeah.
Strategy. Yeah.
You understand, right?
Competition.
So sometimes they might even put out their own strategies, and they might try to make it effortless, but because of how they are, almost every little thing that does, pops, right? But the crazy thing is that, as you can see how pure they are when it comes to the reality material stuff, right? Whenever Double K comes out, they can't even stand Double K. Ask yourself.
Who?
People, other housemates now.
Yes.
If you see Double K, if anybody that sees Double K come out, for example, Double K might not be doing much.
Yes.
But the backings behind Double K,
it's just like Victoria. Victoria is not doing much.
Not doing much.
But she has fans.
You understand, right?
So, and listen now, let's not settle this whole fans getting angry that Double K are getting this. Let me tell you, it is a personal choice for someone to stand anybody. Unless you are not standing anybody, I can try to hear your side.
Yeah.
If you are a fan of Victoria, you're a fan of Sean, you're a fan of Wani X Handy, you're a fan of like Radicals, then when you see Double K fans going all out for their fave, you are a hypocrite if you are angry.
Okay.
You are a big hypocrite if you are angry.
Yeah.
Because at this point, you are standing your fave, but you don't want them to stand their own fave. So it's not anybody's fault that they are not creating much content, but they have large fan base.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So that's why I said, sometimes this is quite dicey.
Yes, it's
sometimes
annoying,
it can really be annoying. Trust me.
It is.
They might not really be doing anything, right?
Yeah.
But they might feel some type of way that almost every interview that comes from this housemate, Double K has been mentioned, right?
Yeah.
So that is more props to Double K. That is pushing them further.
Yes.
You understand, right? Wani X Sandy, you understand? They have major content in the house.
Like when it comes to hustle
in the house, right? Most of every highlight is about, Wani and Sean, you understand, right? And mostly about how Handy is in their business. You feel me, right? For the checkers, it's about, Oyinka. Maybe she's constantly complaining about, her sister.
Yes.
All about her, being on gist to her vibe.
Yes.
You understand, right?
Yeah.
For probably, Tofa, you can see now that Tofa is not having screen time.
Yeah.
Look at Tofa before. It was nowhere to be found. Anita, nowhere to be found. Nelly, nowhere to be found. Sooj, nowhere to be found. Look at what is happening now.
Zinwe.
Look at what's happening now. Zinwe. That's definitely because of, Chinwe, right?
Yes.
The drama queen. The emotions that come from her, it's quite dramatic, right?
Just
so
like
everyone,
Radicals. Let's talk about Radicals.
Radicals, yeah.
The houses are always saving them.
Yeah.
And throughout yesterday, Michky had just been going around thanking God. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
That's why I'm always going around asking for forgiveness.
Yeah.
Even though I know I didn't wrong anybody.
Yeah.
Just like, it doesn't matter if there's nothing there if you actually ask for forgiveness or say I'm sorry, even though you're not wrong. Sometimes it's very annoying to do.
Yeah.
But if you are doing it because you want to be saved or because you see that these households are nominating you, let me tell you something. I'd rather be up every Sunday and know my strength. Because at the end of the day, I will need these people that supports me outside the house. Because if you're a housemate that you're always sitting down, you're not always up for eviction. Let's believe that when you come outside the house, you won't have much people riding for you at all. So if you think you are being comfortable because you're not being up and you're thanking God, because I don't see much thing they do on the show.
I told Mary the same thing. I said, eviction sometimes, I said eviction, nomination sometimes, can be a blessing in disguise for some people, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes, when you're being saved, when you're constantly not up for nomination, it's sometimes it can be a disadvantage, you understand, for you, right?
Yeah.
You are keeping, there are people that are probably trying to wait to see, you need to see how powerful you are, right?
Yeah.
Other people that might be up for, possible, eviction, they might go, save them, right? But when you're just constantly, just there, right? How will your fan base be generated? How will they create themselves, right? Unless from the very beginning they loved you and they just kept loving you, right? So whenever you're not up, they keep their votes.
There are people that don't have that grace, to have fan base
because
the first
because
day.
I saw one of Wani X Handy's fan on stage during the live eviction show, right?
Yeah.
She said that that I didn't vote for them, right? Because they were not up for possible eviction. So I kept my votes. You understand? Meaning, if they're up, they'll go and vote. That's simple, right? But there are some people, you understand, right? They are still trying to know who is right. Try to follow one or two things, right? So some people don't really follow because they know this person is strong. They follow because of the amount of people that follow those people.
It's true. Sometimes people don't know the reason.
People don't know the reason.
Why
they just follow that bandwagon. They just see that okay.
They just don't answer. I'm
exactly.
one of the biggest fan base.
The majority, let's say, are on Double K, right? For example, so many people don't even know the reason why Double K is being followed, but they are just following.
Do you understand?
You
see,
right?
the money is married.
Exactly.
But what is the main reason why you say
the money is married? What is the main reason why you're voting for Double K?
I'm not saying you must have a reason.
You understand, right?
But
because sometimes, most of these people, they tend to have certain things that have people that want to vote to them. Okay, what are you voting for Double K for example? What are you voting for One X Handy for? What are you voting for Checkers for? Understand, right? What are they bringing to the table in terms of you voting? Understand? I just voting for them because you just like the way they are, or how they just tend to cover themselves up and not bring out that stuff, right?
How they are not even cheating on each
right?
other.
You might have the intention that I have the opinion that these people actually follow the team of No Lose God. You understand?
Yes, they are not lose guarding. That's
understand? They came into the house.
Yeah.
They came with a strategy.
Yes.
You understand? They're acting like they're besties. You understand? But they're actually married. Stuff like that, right? So they're actually playing that team No Lose God. You understand, right? Because for Double K now, if they didn't have that decision for them to come into the house and pretend like they were not married or they were together, do you think they would have sailed? You understand, right? So most things that happen is more like any little thing. It can just either be a blessing or or a problem for one.
And sometimes something doesn't need to make sense.
Yeah.
Before you agree to it. Do you understand? It doesn't need to make sense.
So I still applaud the fans that still come for Double K, right?
Yeah.
But still, I will tell you my own piece, because at the end of the day, if there to be a winner, for example, and Double K actually came as the winner, I will tell you my mind that more guy, do they deserve it? No. In my own opinion, I'll tell the truth.
Too.
You understand? I'll tell the truth.
Based on what I'm seeing,
the materials I'm seeing,
no.
You understand, right? If you try to people like, let's say, Wani X Sandy, or even, this Mbadiwe twins, stuff like that. No Mbadiwe twins. I beg. I beg, please. Not Mbadiwe twins. Wani X Sandy. You understand? When Wani X Sandy, please. For now, for me, you understand, right? I'll say, okay, you understand, right? But there are certain things that happen that people don't really just, connect with, right? For example, for Double K, probably they connect how they're able to still be true to themselves.
No cheating. Do you understand?
Hope you understand that, right?
They
respect themselves.
The holy trinity of marriage.
It makes me wonder
the holy trinity of marriage.
Well,
they respect marriage.
It makes me wonder that, so people do still have morals. I thought, almost everyone was more of like, when one or two things happen, you just see, maybe, Kassia'S will just maybe fall for Toby Forge, just start kissing Toby Forge, just start. I thought people wanted that. I thought people liked that. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. Before people like to praise.
I never knew that, people still applaud their morals. So now I see they applaud them, right? Yeah. But the thing is that, whatever that's happened, Toby Forge, has been left heartbroken. Do you know the painful thing to him? He felt like a fool, actually. Yeah, that's his problem. He felt bad about him being so foolish about it.
But if you are to follow the theme of the season and say no lose guard, now for someone to win that 100 million, a lot of people will win it.
Who, please? Who win it? Yeah.
One.
Who?
Double K. They are not lose guarding.
Double K, yeah.
They are not lose guarding. If you want to like judge it from like the theme of the show, Double K, they are not lose guarding.
Yeah.
By the way, twins, they are not lose guarding.
Yeah, it's the whole see. No lose guard is different from you being conscious of the camera. Hope you understand something here. You can be aware that the camera is on you. You decide not to do whatever you want to do.
That's you know lose guard.
That's what I'm saying now. That is that. See, look, you doing that. That's when you come for a show, and there's how you're still yourself.
We forgot.
And there's how
Checkers too now.
Checkers waiting.
Yeah.
Checkers what?
To me, yeah.
Please, I don't.
I won't really say.
Checkers what?
I don't think I would say Checkers. I think it's Onyeka.
Yeah, you must definitely call the
from
pair.
the beginning. That's what I'm saying.
It has to be
if
the
not
pair.
for the pair, I won't say Checkers. If I'm to pick, I'll pick Onyeka. I won't pick Chizoba.
Understand, right?
As simple as that.
It has to be the pair, right? Because these are people that actually bring this stuff for me is one extended, right? But all of a sudden, all I know is that whatever that's happening in terms of the whole reality stuff is more of like people that have certain backings and force behind them tend to like do one or two things. Because I mean, look at the case of Fina. If you ask yourself, the Fina deserve that win, deserve a win. You work for it, right? She was an all-rounder, right? And there are still people rooting for her, right? Yeah. So there's some people that still root for the people who understand, right? But it's more of like cho, but no action. It might still shock you that after everything, right? You say that, hey, what really happened, right? So anything can still happen, right? By the end of the day, Toby Forge, you'll be fine. It is what it is.
Okay, this whole Sooj and Nelly fight.
Yeah. Sorry, they were angry at Kassia'S. Something she did.
What did she do?
Fairme was on the pool or whatever, soccer ball, playing whatever, right? And of course, he was bare-chested, right? And of which, Kassia'S saw Fairme and said, "Oh, Fairme, wow, this one you're not wearing close to the home. Why is your granite or why is your Napoleon? Why is your Napoleon black, right? Legends, I understand. You understand what I'm saying, right? Why is your Napoleon black,
they
right?
They won't understand Napoleon. Granite, they will.
You understand? Granite, Napoleon. She has said granite, said Napoleon, right? Why is it black? You understand, right? That this one would be like this. Are you actually pregnant? Stuff like that. Call me, I beg, and make her suck him. You understand, right? And so Fairme gone the combo. She can't kick him. Say, hey, people on the drag cast. I say, what is that? Now, Kassia'S, no. Don't do that. I say, hey, that's because Kellyrae is not there. She not be saying that this woman. I say,
but I see what she do.
I don't.
Well, that's an expensive joke.
Well, it's actually expensive if Kellyrae doesn't really like it,
It doesn't matter. It's just an expensive
joke.
No,
it's not expensive if Kellyrae gives his approval for that. You understand, right? Flirt however you want to flirt. Do whatever you want to do. It doesn't matter. I don't understand. If I'm married to someone, person is married to me as well, and I give her approval to do whatever she wants to do, she gives me approval as well. Understand? All for the game. Waiting there. There's an approval already.
But
it doesn't concern anybody again. No concern your papa.
I just feel like the whole approval thing to me is a scam now. It's a scam from both of them. Because you won't tell me that you are doing something with someone, knowing fully well that we agreed that you are going to do this as a strategy.
Yeah.
Coming into the house and I'm doing my thing as we agreed, and you're being jealous. It's a scam. All this whole approval thing is bullshit to me.
That's bullshit.
That's an expensive joke.
Explain.
Because Kellyrae came into the diary room, told Biggie that the wife is jealous, blah, blah, blah. The other time that she kept her leg on top of this person's lap, he warned her. So why would you now want to suck someone's granola?
She's probably looking for another target. Probably looking for another, victim.
After looking for you, now
want her. Right?
If he was there, won't he want her to stop doing it?
The first victim is out. You understand? So try to like harvest another one. Understand? To like pluck another one, right? So probably Fairme, right? But I get the whole stuff about talking that way, right? But I mean, like I said, if Kellyrae is okay with that, I mean, concern understand,
it's
right?
Not okay with it.
Definitely Kellyrae wasn't there. If we were there, would Kassia'S say that? If Kellyrae was there, Kassia'S said, okay, that is still okay. That is crazy. That's okay, but he wasn't there, so she said that. But people didn't really quite find that funny, right?
We believe.
All right.
In the light and in darkness, do the right thing.
Even
if he's not there, you're not supposed to be.
Darkness.
Yes, now because they're trying to say if he was there, and she does the same thing.
That's what I'm saying now. If he's not pissed about it, it's none of my business. Understand? I cannot be carrying them. I cannot be drinking Panadol for another person said like the hell. If Kellyrae is okay with it, like I go to try to
no,
talk
I'm just
about
trying to say if like this whole their strategy sometimes it tires me because you people agree to do something, but you guys are not keeping to it.
What did they agree to do?
Agree to like come into the house and like tell people that they are besties, which means you have to disguise at best to make sure that nobody finds out.
So whatever she's doing with Fairme now, it's not a problem now.
It's a problem because if her leg is on top of Toby Forge and it's just a normal thing, it's still like playing with the script of being them disguising, and you still want her when the person is not there.
Wait, so who are you blaming now?
I'm just blaming both of them for the whole bullshit script. At this point,
you're quite confusing me here because I mean, Kellyrae.
I'm saying that
Kellyrae and Kassia'S. I'm coming. Sorry, Kellyrae and Kassia'S came into the house as them not married, but they are married, right? There was there was an approval. There was a conversation between them that okay, do whatever you want to do. I do whatever I want to do. Right? It's more like we being besties, right? So pretending to be besties is more like I can have certain connections with other people, and that person can have certain connections with other people as well, right?
Yeah.
If I put my leg on another woman's thigh or woman or whatever, it's not a problem, right? After all, we're pretending to be besties, right? Now the same thing goes when Kellyrae gives another boundary, like, okay, please do not do certain things or do that, you understand, right? Now, if Kassia does and crosses the boundary, now there is a problem. You understand, right? But this alone now is more like, okay, if she's always with Kellyrae, for example, or maybe let's say Kellyrae was another person and she just goes there, for example, that will actually spoil Kellyrae's game, right? So whatever she's doing now is more like, let me just, do one or two things that are probably heavy that will make tensions, just die down a little. So I don't want to like, suspect whatever's happening, because they might think that the reason why I'm being nominated, or the reason why we're being nominated is because maybe probably they see one or two things that we do and they see us as snakes. Because TJ, of course, actually said Kellyrae is a snake. So that might still instigate one or two things in people's minds as well because of how they are doing. So her saying, Fairme, I like your Napoleon. Why is your Napoleon black or is your granite black? Come make a soccer. If he say,
That's what I'm saying. To me, if Kellyrae was there, that wouldn't have been funny. So no need to even say that.
Okay.
When a game don't just yakata already.
All right, so all I know is that you people don't get game for inside, you understand? You're always popping outside, right?
Yeah.
And all
because
thanks,
of what they
all
established
thanks,
the first day.
all thanks to Ebuka for making that happen.
It's not.
I will say it again. All thanks to Ebuka for making that happen. If Ebuka does not have, Ebuka does not have those interviews with those people.
No. If they didn't establish that script from the stage, Ebuka won't have anything to ask. And at the end of the day, they are their housemates too. So Ebuka asking them or telling them that they are married, to me is nothing.
It's something.
If people are,
it is something indeed.
To me, it's nothing.
It's something.
It's just, let me tell you,
that is a big feat for them.
If
it gives them more PR, more promo. What are you talking about?
It's not. It's how people see it.
What are you saying?
Those are highlights
people are
from
actually
the show.
Reacting to how Double K being married was.
Because it's not their fave.
That is a big thing.
Because it's not their fave.
I'm not talking about fans. What are you telling me?
That is where it's coming from. It's coming from there. Because you see someone that
listen to me. I'm not talking about fans. I'm talking about the housemates reacting to Double K being married. That is a big thing. Now, if Ebuka says that it's being projected, it's being measured, it's a big thing for people to see. So if the housemates, for example, let's say, for example, Wanya and Handy were evicted, for example, and definitely there was an interview again, and everyone wants to see their faves, Wanya and ex-Handy interview. And in that interview, of course, they now still ask the same thing. You understand that? What do you think about Double K? Oh, they are cool. They are this. I just feel that no besties or like that. Okay, they're married. People want to wait for that reaction. You understand? So it's a key in for something. It's a key in for a surprise.
That's what
you understand?
saying.
If they say an interview, they know definitely that Double K will be asked.
How is that anybody's fault?
It's not anybody. I didn't say it's anybody's fault.
That's
I said all thanks to Ebuka for making that happen. If not because of that, these people will not be popping this way.
I'm not saying it's not really about all thanks to Ebuka.
That's a big PR for Double K.
It's just an interview. It's just
not tell me it's just an interview.
It's just unfortunate that it became something that projects them more. Do you understand?
Did I find a problem with that?
I'm not trying to say that.
Yeah.
People that are crying.
Yeah.
Basically, if you look at their
that's your business.
If you look at their usernames, you see Sean's laugh.
Yeah.
Sean's teeth.
Yeah.
Radicals and Bom Bom. Those are fans. So whenever they say things like that, I don't even care. I don't care when they say things like that, because to me, if it was your fave, if it was Radicals or Sean's smile on Sean, I'm sure you won't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
That's my own P.
All right. Well, it is what it is. Moving on, please. Sooj and Nelly, what is happening? Wait on our ship name again, Seth. Sully. Be like what is saying? Lomi Sooj. Be like Clay Sooj.
Sully.
No, this I beg. What happened to them, Jerry?
Anyways, according to Nelly, she tried to hold when she saw the camera aiming at her like this. She now looked at Sooj, trying to create content.
Normally try to act her film.
He removed it.
All this, this Asaba Wood movies, you understand, right? She don't like create an epic movie.
She got embarrassed.
Yeah. I don't know how do you dig, Nelly's new look. You guys have seen Nelly's look, right? I think she's probably of a scalp, hurting her, right?
Yes.
So as Marine said, as I'm looking at you right now, I'm looking at the camera. I didn't look when I understand. You can say I'm looking at you, right? If the camera is facing me like this now, and I look here, you understand? At least you know that, okay, I'm busy with other activities.
And I do like this. You now remove my hand.
You understand?
I'm looking at the camera. You
understand, right? So if I'm looking at you, I'm looking at you right now. Yeah. But looking here now, for example, okay, I'm busy with other stuff, right? So when I'm looking at you now.
Yes.
So she now puts her hand like this.
I remove it.
Come on, right? So her looking at the camera now, knew that, okay, it was on her. So I need you people to see me creating my content. You understand, right? So I immediately, put your hand again. Immediately I come out her hand like this, she can't vex. In other words, over millions of people don't see this bros don't embarrass me. You understand? That was the pain there, right?
She was pissed.
The movie I wanted to give you guys was cut short.
Yeah.
You know, they don't produce and
I said she dragged it. She dragged it.
So yeah.
She dragged it from the locker room to the garden.
Yeah.
At a point, Sooj was now getting frustrated because I overheard Sooj and Tofa talking about it.
Yeah.
According to Sooj, she was like, this babe just they carry face. Until say she put hands for my body.
Yeah.
I can't come out and subconsciously. I didn't even know self. So Tofa said, let's say she drink Guinness or something.
Let's say she don't hide.
Which kind?
Yeah.
This thing be that one.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Like two of them now are pissed.
Yeah.
Because he has been apologizing. And in my mind, I'm like, Sooj, no, you made this babe apologize for 20 days and 20 nights.
Yeah, onto the whole, stuff, right? So, like I said, this is why I said that, probably these guys must still be feeling some kind of way after that whole...
Wait. You didn't see them communicating with their eyes in the garden.
They were communicating with their eyes. As I said, these people, this is bad.
Yeah.
This is the Sabi. They're actually playing the game. Understand, right? So it's been so dangerous if Nelly, because I don't know whether Nelly don't fall. Actually, she's actually playing the game because this one she's looking at the camera, trying to act as drama, right?
Yeah.
But for Anita, I don't think Anita is playing game.
That get on.
Anita don't go.
Yeah.
Anita don't go.
Even Biggie punish them. There's no water in the house.
Yeah, because sorry, Anita she's very, very inclined.
Emotional intelligence.
She reads the room. She understands emotions. You understand, right?
Yeah.
So definitely, that kind of person. She should go get time to play person like that.
I don't think so.
If Anita really fall for person,
I don't think she's in for hanky panky. I don't think so.
She has this her own pure energy going on for her.
Yes.
Yeah, you understand, right? So about the punishment stuff, yeah.
They don't have water.
Water no dey house.
H2O no dey house.
Water no dey house. Water no dey.
Anyways, the whole P between Onyeka and Chizoba. SNM clan. The P is this: Onyeka is not happy that, according to Onyeka.
Yeah.
I think, no, according to Chizoba's P is that Onyeka thinks that if this is your strength, you have no right to learn new things.
Yeah.
You have no right to try new things. You can't push yourself. If I know how to dance, that's Onyeka, I'm going to dance. You right, stay there, stay on your lane. So to her, she's like, what is all this now?
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand why you can't allow me to do other things. To me, I get that Onyeka is a perfectionist. She likes things her way. She just wants to organize everything. She wants to be in charge.
Yeah.
But she forgets that she's in Biggie's house.
Sometimes that's a bad spirit.
It is. It's not nice.
Sometimes that's a very, very bad spirit.
It's not nice. When you don't give people chance to show themselves, you just want to be everything.
You understand, right? Because after all, almost everyone allows you to do what you want to do.
Yes, they listen to you. They listen to other people.
If people listen to you, you must listen to other people. That's simple. No triumph.
Yes.
See, people are listening to you and you don't. Nah.
Do you understand?
You okay?
You listen to other people too. I get that sometimes it's frustrating because that's who you are. But please, that's why you're in Biggie's house, to learn how to accommodate other people. Yeah. So that it's not be as if you're always fighting your sister, or your sister is always fighting you all the time. Yeah. When you give people chance, when they have headache, anytime you see that fight will reduce. Because now you're like, okay, you know what? I'm going to participate and I'll allow another person too to participate. Even if the person fails, you have no right to start castigating them and start saying, share you see. You don't wait for people's downfall before you start like say, I told you, you shouldn't have done it. It doesn't matter because at the end of the day, it's not that few. They want to learn. And when they learn and fail, allow them to keep learning. It's as simple as that. Besides, it's a wager. It has nothing to do with you or Chizoba. It has everything to do with everybody in the house.
All right.
So don't make it an Onyeka thing.
That says, well, anything else on the table?
No.
All right. So SNM Clan, you've heard it. So everybody in the drill moment, comment. Yeah, let us know what you feel about this video. If you love this video, just make sure you give this video a thumbs up and a like videos. Yeah, share videos, subscribe as we say thank you. You guys are the very best. You guys are awesome. Always remember, never to give up. Be the best at what you do. Success is guaranteed, not an option. So thank you guys so just guys. Peace. Yeah, boy, chakalaka.